A warm welcome to all the students. I'm Chef Preeti Sinal, an assistant professor at ASSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Shivajinagar, Pune. I work as a food production faculty there. This PPT is on topic wheat, which comes under the commodity in that cereal and pulses chapter is there. Under that, wheat has been explained. This PPT is particularly for the first year students of hotel management. Objective of the chapter are introduction of wheat commodity, history and origin, types of wheat, parts of wheat and its uses, and byproduct of wheat. We will understand by watching this. Wheat is a staple crop for a majority of population. Wheat is rich in carbohydrates, protein, and essential vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin B and E, calcium and iron, as well as fiber. It is world's most widely cultured crop, occupying 22% cultivated area. It is the major crop of USA, Canada, and Asia. The crop is not well adapted to tropical and subtropical conditions. As many as 25 species recognized in the world, only 3 species commercially grown in India. This is the introduction. A little bit history to know about. Wheat has been cultivated for more than 10,000 years, beginning in the Fertile Crescent and arriving in the UK around 5,000 years ago. Milling wheat for flour only became common in the 12th century. But by the turn of the 19th century, wheat was the UK's most significant crop grown for human consumption. This data has been taken from sustainablefoodtrust.org. The origin of the wheat. Wheat has evolved from wild grasses. The center of origin is South Asia. Large genetic variability is observed in Iran, Israel, and bordering countries. Now we should know that wheat production in India is how it is, which state is growing how much wheat. So Uttar Pradesh is the highest growing state, which has a 32% of stake in wheat grown. Then Punjab, which is 18%, then Haryana, 13%. After that comes Madhya Pradesh, which is 12%, and Rajasthan, 10%. And all other states together becomes 15%. So this is how our India is growing our major, or I would say second or third major cereal which we are consuming. Types of wheat. Wheat are around 6 types over here. Durum, hard red spring, hard red winter, soft red winter, hard white, and soft white. First is durum wheat. This wheat is seeded in the spring and contains a high amount of protein, which is around 12 to 16%, which makes the flour, which is good for pasta, product, macaroni, spaghetti, and other noodles. So why the protein content is high and why it is very good for pasta product? The protein which is present in the flour is glutenin and gliadin in the form of these two, which becomes gluten in the dough, which gives a very good strength to the dough. That is why when macaroni, spaghetti, and other noodles or pastas have been made, which need a lot of strength while making it, it is very, very useful. Next is hard red spring. It is a wheat, is planted in the spring. Reddish brown color it has, and it has a bullet shaped appearance. It is again good source of protein. It has a lot of dietary fibers, manganese and selenium. It provides superior baking characteristics in yeast, lemon breads and rolls, artisan breads. Again, because of the higher content of protein, it is good to make a bread, because bread needs a very good gluten strength. That is why the bread rises, because it can entrench the air in that cells, protein cells. Next is hard red winter. Wheat is planted in the fall. It has a similar reddish brown color and bullet shaped. It contains excellent source of protein, again dietary fiber, manganese and selenium. Soft red winter. It is seeded in the fall, has a low to medium protein content. That is why it is used to make cakes, pastries, flatbreads, and cracker, which needs a lesser amount of protein to make. Hard white wheat has a lighter color, sweeter taste. With a light tan color and being bullet shaped in appearance, it is a good source of protein again. Dietary fiber is a good, phosphorus and magnesium is present. It provides superior baking characteristics in yeast leaven baked good, as well as pan breads, tortillas, specialty noodles. Soft white is a light tan grain that is shorter in length and plumper they are actually. It is an important ingredient again in bakery products other than breads due to a more delicate gluten structure. So the product which needs a lesser amount of gluten and their structure is not very high. Those kind of like your cakes, like your pastries, flakier characteristics of pastries, these kind of flatbread does not rise. Those kind of ingredient, those kind of product needs this kind of wheat. With a mild whole grain flavor, it is a good source of protein, dietary fiber, phosphorus, and manganese. Parts of wheat, we'll see now. Wheat has a major three part, the bran, the germ, and the endosperm. This is the structure. Parts of wheat. Bran contains almost 12%, germ is 3%, and endosperm is 80% part of the total wheat grain. There are several layers of bran. They protect the seed and by being partly waterproof, ensure that the seed will not start to grow again immediately after harvest. It occupies 15% high in nutritive values, rich in dietary fiber and also used for animal feed bran. Germ has again three main components which later develops into wheat plant. These are the plumule which develops into green shoot, the radicle which gives rootlet, and the scutellum which is the storehouse of the vitamin content of the grain. Germ occupies 2.5%. It is the principal coat of the seed and it contains living cells. Next is endosperm, which constitute almost 85% of the total whole grain and has starch cells, soluble in an insoluble protein, oil, moisture, sugar, and wholemeal, which is healthier option, and minerals. The white flour or the refined flour is milled out of the endosperm, and the wholemeal, which is healthier option, as the whole wheat grain is milled for the same. Bran and germs are removed during milling. Aileron layer and pericarp are the layer in the bran or seed pod. Pericarp contains again cellulose, pentogen, and ash. Uses of wheat product. Wheat grain is a staple food used to make leavened and flatbread, cookies, cakes, pastas, noodles, semolina, couscous, sweets. For fermentation, to make beer and vodka. For biofuel, it has been used. Planted to limited extent as forage crop for livestock. For construction as raw material for thatching roofs, it has been used. If you'll see in the old times, the houses used to be covered with these kind of grasses, which has been dried nicely. Now we'll move to the wheat byproducts. Bulgur wheat. It is made by soaking and cooking the whole wheat kernel, drying it and then removing the part of the bran and cracking the remaining kernel into small pieces. It is used for making salads, soups, breads, desserts. It is a very nutrition extender, thickener for meat dishes, soups. It absorbs water twice of its volume. Tabloa is famous preparation of bulgur wheat. Wheat germ. The germ of wheat kernels is often added to the baked item. Beverage to improve the nutrition value and to give the nutty, crunchy texture. It is separated embryo of wheat kernels or flakes. Next is wheat bran. Separated outer covering of wheat kernels and flaked or powdered. It is used for animal feed. Then comes to the wheat berry. It is another name for wheat kernels. Cooked whole kernel is used as substitute for beans in chili, salads and baked dishes. Unrefined or minimally processed whole wheat kernels are these. Next is commercial cereals. Many commercial cereals are available in the market which are made from wheat and which is known as wheat flakes. If it is made by corn, then it is known as corn flakes. Next is cracked wheat, which is known as dalia also. It is like bulgur wheat, but lapsi bhi bolte hain. But not pre-cooked or dried. It is very sharp and cut gluten strength, so used in bread. Coarsely crushed, minimally processed wheat kernels are these. Now we'll move to the Indian varieties of wheat, which is MP Sihor, Lokwan, Gujarat Tukda, Kalyan Sona, 193, Sarbati, 740. These are many more there. Indian brands of wheat and wheat flour is Pillsbury. Then Great Indian Exports, Annapurna, Ahar Food. These are some of them. Thank you so much, students. If you have any query, please drop me a mail on preetiyogesh@gmail.com, which is in first slide. I've written there. ASSM student, whenever you are watching this video, please attempt the quiz link is there. Attempt the quiz. And if you have any query, please get back to me by mail. Thank you so much.